Alright everyone, today we're checking out the new Hammond collections and also 2 new LEGO sets for Jurassic World have been revealed. We're going to be checking them all out. We've got, Hypsilophodon, Indominus Rex, Scorpios Rex, Mutadon, Rebirth Dilophosaurus, and a real-life scale Aquilops Hammond collection, which is brand new for the Hammond collection. It's kind of like Amber collection, but in the Hammond collection line. And then, new LEGO sets. We'll cover them briefly because there's not much. They've just been name dropped. So we know the 4 original ones that were name dropped, right? We've got the Spinosaurus set, the Mosasaurus set, the Young T-Rex set, and the buildable baby Tranon. Now, I'm really disappointed by this. We're getting Triceratops skeleton, even though, they've already made a skull. They're doing the exact same thing they did with the T-Rex, which I hate. I'm going to be skipping this. And I'm also going to be skipping the second set. Apparently a big Jeep. It's like, I'd just rather buy a Jeep in real life with the Jurassic Park thing than buy a Lego one. I'm not sure, but, moving on. Hypsilophodon. We're going to start with the least popular to most popular, because on the website it shows how many views it's had, and, I think it's obvious who's gotten the most views, but Hypsilophodon has the least with around 800, I think, and it makes sense. It's not canon, or to the novels it is, or it has 971 views, so it's gone up, but still, it's a weird looking figure. So the closest I would have to a Hypsilophodon figure in my collection is Iani Smithy, even though I'm pretty sure it's related to Iguanodontids. It's still the closest looking Dinosaur I have, and that I'm satisfied with that. That's all I really need, because this thing is interesting. You can't move its jaw. You have to change the jaws. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I haven't collected any Hammond collections like that. I know there are some, but it's just not for me. Anyway, moving on to the second one, the second least popular, right, is the Rebirth Dilophosaurus with 1,363 views at this time. And yeah, I'm not too sure how to feel about it. It doesn't feel like the Rebirth Dilophosaurus. Yeah, I see all the dots on the frill and stuff, but it looks like a combination of every Dilophosaurus we've ever had, plus, I guess, novel-ish, which I really wanted a Rebirth Dilophosaurus. I quite like that design in the movie, and if they nailed this one, I was definitely going to get it, but I don't see that. It looks like Camp Cretaceous with the pink frill. Like, it doesn't look red, it looks pink, and then it's more of a yellow than orange. Yes, it's got the black dots, but everything else, like the back of its body looks like Junior's patterns. And I've already got 3 Hammond collection Dilophosauruses. I overstocked a bit, but I wanted one with the frill, one without, and then the Steven Spielberg came out and I want that. But anyway, next up to talk about, we do have the Mutadon, which I'm surprised this is below Aquilops, but still, I would say the Mutadon, even though it lacks paint on the fingers and on the toes, it has to be my favorite one. Now, I'm pretty sure the captives ones, at least the walking one, is probably the most accurate Mutadon we are going to get of this year. The flying one, I do like it, but it's got less detail because it's got more parts to it. The most parts any captives has ever had. But then this Hammond collection Mutadon, you can take its wings apart, which I think is smart for a small one. With the Geostembergia, it had flappable wings. I think some people said that teared. Mine hasn't. It's remained intact. But yeah, I think this is smart. I feel like this is what they'll do with the Dimorphodon or Pteranodon. Hopefully Pteranodon is like a Geostembergia, but we'll have to see. Anyway, this one had 1,819 views. The next one up, Aquilops, I'm pretty sure is the 3rd most popular. It has 1,984 views. So this one, not too sure how to feel. It is Aquilops, and I feel like they're trying to make Aquilops a thing, and it isn't. It really isn't. It's cute, yeah, but it's no Bumpy. It's no Bumpy, I'll say right out. And it doesn't look entirely accurate. I've got the Aquilops from Captives, and this one looks amazing, and this is me who's just said, Aquilops it's not my thing. But this Captives one is amazing. Hammond Collection one, there's something off about it. I feel like maybe not enough orange. It looks too yellow or something. Not for a Hammond collection. It just doesn't seem like it has enough pattern. Almost. I'm not too sure. I guess the eyes look off too. They look like Microceratus eyes. But yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. But I'll be waiting for a real life-size compy. That'll be awesome. Anyway, moving on to the Scorpios Rex. I love the Scorpios Rex, but I'm not sure they fully captured it here. It looks, you know, because we know the main ingredient in Scorpios Rex. It's got T-Rex and Velociraptor, but the main one is Carnotaurus, right? And you can clearly see that in like even the captives. It's got the Abelisaur, but this one, it doesn't. It has like the snout goes down. It doesn't look Abelisaurid. It's almost like they tried to cross Indoraptor with Scorpios Rex. I'm not too sure if that makes sense. I don't know. It's got the slobber mouth. I'd like to keep this channel G-rated, so I'm not going to go too much into that of the comments I've seen people make today. It's an interesting figure, sure. Yeah, I would love to pick it up. We'll have to see. I want to see it in person, but we'll have to see. I'll have to see some reviews. And then, of course, that had 3,267 views. And then onto the Indominus Rex, which it's grown on. Of course, this one has 6,700 views, but as I'm directly looking at it. But yes, Indominus Rex. At first glance, I was not happy with any of these Hammond collections. I guess that was just me waking up in a grouchy mood or something. I don't know. But it's slowly grown on me because I only saw like one image at a time. But the more images I'm seeing, it's growing on me. It's growing on me. So originally I was like, yeah, this one's better. But at the same time, you compare this next to other Hammond collections, it's not worthy of it. And I'm really hoping this Hammond collection Indominus Rex is worthy of being placed next to the T-Rex, Giganosaurus, and Spinosaurus Hammond collection. I really, really do hope so. Yeah, I can't wait to see it in person. I heard someone compare it to, looks like the Camp Cretaceous Indominus Rex. And I would be down for that, you know, because I like collecting different things. So the Spinosaurus, the mainline one I have is Camp Cretaceous. And then the Hammond collection one I have is JP3. It's a bit more saturated, but it's meant to be that. Then the mainline T-Rex I have is Red Rex, which obviously doesn't have a Hammond collection yet. And the Hammond collection ones I have are Buck and Rexy. So I really like to change up what I have in mainline compared to normal line. Giga and Theory, that was just, you know, I was there for the Dominion time. I wanted to buy them. But yeah, I think most of the things I like to collect, I like to have a different reason to have multiple things in my collection. So if it's different from this one's camouflage, then yeah, awesome. Yeah, what would you guys like to see in the future? I feel like Indoraptor and Spinoceratops and D-Rex are definitely coming. But yeah, make sure to watch up here for more, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.